we're going to learn the present perfect. This is a verb tense that is a mixture of present but also past, because it used to talk about past experiences. Sometimes that they have a connection with the present. That's why it's called present perfect. Okay, so it is used to talk about experiences. Okay, so how do we form the present perfect? As we always say, we have the affirmative form, the negative, and the interrogative. In the affirmative, we need a subject, I, you, he, she, it, we, you, and they, and then we use have or has. When do we use have and when do we use has? So, when the subject is he, she, or it, third person singular, we use has. For the rest, we use have. And then, after have or has, we use the past participle. What is the past participle? Remember, if it's a regular verb, we add to the verb ed, and if it's irregular, it's the third column. Okay, this is the past participle. So, for example, one example. I have been to Paris. I have been to Paris is a present perfect, is a simple sentence in the affirmative, and that will be translated as yo he estado a París. So, he estado or he estado would be the equivalent in Spanish, in Valencian, to I have been to Paris. That means it was in the past, but I don't say when in the past, okay? In the negative, what we need to change is the auxiliary verb have or has. So in the negative, I will use the subject, and then instead of have or has, I would use haven't or hasn't. Hasn't with the subject is he, she, or it. Haven't for the rest. Okay? And then the past participle again. So this sentence in the past will be I haven't been to Paris. Okay? And in order to ask a question using the present perfect, I would start with the auxiliary verb, have or has at the beginning, then the subject, and then the past participle. So, for example, have you been to Paris? And in order to answer this question, I would say, yes, I have, or no, I haven't. Okay, so what you have to understand here is that the present perfect is a tense which is in the past, but it has a connection with the present, and is formed using the auxiliary verb have or has, and we need to remember the past participle. So if you don't remember the irregular verbs, I recommend you to revise the irregular verbs, and especially the third column that you will need to practice with this verb tense. Okay, so now write all this information in your notebooks and start practicing with the activities in your workbook. If you have any questions, you can send me a message in Classroom or an email, or next week in our video conference, you can ask me your doubts, okay? See you next week. Bye bye.